everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is a slightly different video to normal. One of the questions that I get asked a lot, almost every day, the comments here on YouTube, emails, messages on Instagram, I get lots of questions about my makeup and the different products I use. So I thought I would just do a video and take you through my whole hair and makeup routine and let you know everything I use, because it seems to be something you guys are interested in. If you are new here, then normally my content is on perfume and I have thousands of videos on whole ranges, new releases, etc. So do check that out. And if you're a regular viewer, make sure you're subscribed and give the video a thumbs up. That really helps me. Cool, so when it comes to makeup, I'm definitely someone of a routine. Once I'm happy with something, I just keep using the same product. If I sort of start with, like, I guess the base, so I always wear SPF 50, even if I'm not going outside. I know that's so important. I use this La Roche-Posay 50 plus. You can see this is nearly run out. And then actually I also have it in a spray form that I spray on top when I finish my makeup as well. This is really light, but I think this is too light to just use on its own, so the cream I think is important, so I use that. And then for my foundation, I have tried so many foundations over the years. I have quite naturally oily skin in my T-zone, particularly my nose, my forehead, and I find a lot of different foundations like slide off and look patchy. So I've been using the same one for a really long time, tried other ones but always go back to it, and it's the Dior Forever Matte. When I started using this probably like 20 years ago, it was like £20, now it's like £40. I use it in shade 05N, but I also have it in 1N and 1.5N if I'm like wearing fake tan or, you know, going for a bit of a warmer look. But now in the winter I wear 0.5N. It's definitely the best for my skin personally. It never sort of slides off and it just sort of blends in as if it's like a moisturizer. So I really rely on this and I'm willing to pay the price tag for it because it's just the best for me in my view. For concealer, I struggled to find the right concealer for a long time because particularly under my eyes I have these creases and I have quite dark circles under my eyes, so I always put concealer under my eyes every day, and a lot of concealers like get trapped in the crease and then you get like this concealer line. So there's only a few that I've found that don't do that. At the moment I have Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealer in shade IVOC, and that is working well for me. Also the Tarte concealer as well, that one didn't give me that line at all, but most concealers do, so I have to be quite picky, so I'll just stick with this or the Tarte one going forwards. And then after my foundation I always put powder on to help it seal and set, and of course to help absorb the any shine. The moment I'm using a hyaluronic hydra powder from by Terry. It's just a loose transparent powder that I just put on everywhere, and then I'll keep topping this up throughout the day, keep putting more powder on. Then in my routine I tend to go for eyes, so I have really been enjoying the Soki London eye thing. I don't know what it's called because it's all scraped off because it's been in my makeup bag, but basically these, you just use your finger and dab it and put it on the eyelid, and this is like a light brown with a bit of a shimmer, but I think she has loads of different colours, and it just takes like 2 seconds. It's just really easy and quick, like just for an everyday look. I do also love the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk colours. This is the palette, and I really like this like shiny brown. And then the white colour, I find if you just put a little bit of white here, I forgot to do it today, so I'll do it now, in the corners of the eyes, that always looks nice. And I also do, at the moment, quite like using sometimes a bit of pink eyeshadow, and this Lancome palette, which is called Hypnose Palette Rose Fusion. This one has this like shiny pink colour in it, which I really like. And also there's a shiny gold as well, so I've really been enjoying that. Then I always use a liquid eyeliner on my top lid. At the moment I've got a Stiller one which has also kind of rubbed off, but I always use black liquid eyeliner, though this one isn't waterproof and I need to get a waterproof one because I find it does run sometimes, so I do try and use waterproof ones when I can find them. For Mascara, at the moment I've got a NARS mascara. This is called Climax Mascara in Explicit Black. I like the mascaras that have really big bumblebee, what they call spoolies on them. I find they work best for me. I have very naturally long eyelashes, and again, I do try and use waterproof mascara because I find otherwise during the day it touches my top lid here and I get these black dots, whereas it doesn't do that with waterproof. And then I'll just use a simple black pencil on the under eye as well. Then for my eyebrows, so my eyebrows are naturally very, very fair, so every week I dye them black. I also dye my eyelashes black as well. But I still then, that fades so quickly, and they're kind of patchy as well. So I then use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, I don't know what you call this, eyebrow gel paste, I don't know, in shade taupe, so it's like a dark brown. And then I just use that and put that over my eyebrows and then even it out with a spoolie. And then if there are still any sort of holes where there's no colour, I'll just fill it in with a pencil. This is the MAC eyebrow pencil called Spiked Eyebrows Styler. Maybe Spiked is the name of the shade, I don't know, it's a dark brown. And then for contour, which I just put here underneath the cheekbone, Bronze Goddess from Estee Lauder. This one comes with this good brush, so you can just use that to do the contour really easily. And it's not too, like, the colour is good, it's not like an orange colour, it's more brown. Then for blush, I just use whatever blush I have. I don't really put much time or thought into blush. I do enjoy using a highlighter just here. At the moment I've got the Laura Mercier Indiscretion one, and it's so pretty. And I just use a brush to just do like this, just really lightly. I love the Spectrum Cosmetics brushes because they do like themes, like they'll do Disney theme brushes and stuff, so they're really fun and colourful. And then probably the thing I get asked the most about is my lip colour. So I have a few go-to lip products. I hate having dry lips, so I'm always using Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream on my lips, like multiple times a day. I always use that, I love it. I hate Vaseline, or a lot of lip products are Vaseline-y because I find they don't actually moisturize, they just sit there, they rub off, and then your lips feel even drier. 8-Hour Cream doesn't do that. The other thing that I absolutely love is the Dior Lip Maximizer range. These ones have like a kind of tingly, minty feeling when you put them on. I think they're meant to plump your lips. I've got these in loads of different colors, but the original, like just transparency pink one is great to put on top of lipstick or just to wear on its own, and it just feels really amazing. But these are obviously quite expensive, so I use the 8-Hour Cream more often, just, you know, to save money. And then for colour, so the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk is probably a go-to for me. I just find it really natural, it just goes with everything. But more recently I discovered from Dior, this is Dior Addict in Lip Maximizer. But they brought them out in these more like fully pigmented colours more recently. This is shade 38 and I've been loving this. I'm wearing this right now. It's quite similar to Pillow Talk, very natural, goes with pinks, goes with reds, like whatever you're wearing, just really easy to wear and like quite classy and universal. So I've been loving that. And then for a matte lip, I do like this one, which is from Armani Beauty, and it's shade 109 Lip Power. This one's slightly darker but still a bit pinky rosy, and that's really nice, especially in the winter. And then I'll use a setting spray, the Urban Decay All Nighter. I've been using that for years. So that would be my routine for the face. For makeup, for my hair, I actually recently, just this week, got extensions put in, tape permanent extensions. Whenever I wash my hair, I always spray it when it's wet with John Frieda Go Blonder lightning spray. I'm naturally blonde, but I have very photosensitive hair, so if I go on holiday it gets much lighter. But obviously, like in the UK and I'm inside a lot, it doesn't see a lot of sunshine, so I will spray it with this just to like lighten it and give it a slight, you know, it's not massively changes the color, but I do find that it does just lift it a bit, especially in the winter when it's not getting the sunlight. So I do recommend this. Before I blow dry it, I'll use a heat defense spray. This is just a Tresemme one that's pretty affordable. And then after I have blow dried it, I've been loving this Aveda Nutri-Plenish leave-in conditioner. My hair can be quite fluffy, and I find if I just do some sprays of this and just weave it in with my hands, it takes away the fluff and just adds a bit of shine and makes it look healthy. It doesn't look greasy though, so that's been really nice. It also smells really nice, like it smells of an Aveda spa. And then dry shampoo, I don't wash my hair every day, and I recently discovered, my mum introduced me to this, Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. This one is so much better than any one I've tried before because it doesn't leave any white residue at all. Some dry shampoos can leave your hair feeling a bit crunchy. It literally, after you've brushed it out, you don't feel anything, and it does feel like you've almost like just washed your hair. It's really, really good. It smells quite nice as well. It's quite pricey, but I think it's worth it because it just makes your hair feel so much nicer and look nicer than the cheaper dry shampoos. And they also do, this brand Living Proof, do full dry volume and texture spray. And I will use this at like the back of my hair where it's quite thin to sort of add a bit of texture, and I find it does work and lasts. Mum introduced me to that as well. And then just for the ends, I'll use the Olaplex No. 7 bonding oil just to help sort of get rid of some of the split ends or conceal them. Again, it doesn't feel greasy, it just soaks right in. So yeah, I think that's my whole routine. Oh, and Tangle Teezer. I love my Tangle Teezer. These are the best brushes ever. They don't hurt or pull at all. They're amazing. I even have another one that I use on the cats because they have a lot of hair too. So if you don't have a Tangle Teezer, you have to get one. They're amazing. They were on Dragon's Den here in the UK, and which is called Shark Tank in America, and I don't think they got investment, and now they're like everywhere, so successful, and they just don't hurt, like don't pull when you've got tangles. They're amazing. So yeah, so that's it guys. I hope you found that interesting. I'll leave the links to everything I've mentioned down below in the description box and write down the colours and shades and everything. Hope that's helpful. I'll leave the links for where you can get these in the UK and North America. I'll try to do Europe as well if I have time. But yeah, so all the info will be down below. But that's it guys. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any more questions. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.